brother? We here.
What up?
You know what I'm saying? Invictus Reloaded.
Invictus Reloaded out now.
Where does the name come from? Why Invictus?
Invictus means undefeated, unconquered. You feel me? Somebody, like a poet, I forget his name, but he wrote a poem, and it said that he was drowning under the water, and it was over in the poem, but he had the will to believe he wouldn't drown, so in the story, the person survived.
Well, we got
and the name of the poem is Invictus.
So I noticed, right, in the release of the album, so the first album, you know, Invictus, you actually put it out direct to consumer. You know what I'm saying? But this one, you got Invictus Reloaded, and you got 3 new records, but you put it out on the streaming platforms. What made you go that route? And tell us about it.
I went that route simply because, you know what I'm saying, originally, you know, I always do direct to consumer. I come from the era where I used to go on Times Square and sell CDs, hand to hand. So I feel like people feel like they distance away from the artist now when you just have it on the site. So I wanted to make it feel like, since I'm just introducing myself back into the music side of things, I wanted to go back in time so I feel like I'm at the start because I'm hungry again. I conquered what I need to conquer in battle rap. I haven't accomplished what I need to accomplish musically. So the first project, Get Money and Drink Water, shout out to Rain, shout out to Snub, shout out to Graph, Method Man, KP, K-Shine, Charlie Clips, everybody that's on that. We sold it like that. You got to DM me to get it. DM through Cash App. And people, amazingly, incredible numbers being in the pandemic. So I was like, why stop? They like that. People are interacting with me. They're giving me feedback. I'm asking them. So same shit with this one, originally. But at the same time, I know the world I'm in, the era I'm in. As much as I got a core audience, there's still some people that are stubborn that won't go to the website, that won't DM me. And the only way they're going to get to hear it is that. So that's why we're here now. But those people come second. The people that's my core audience come first that I know need it.
Popping now, opposites bound. They know who got the crown, rock the town. Competition missing cause I knocked it down. And I've been round, know it's worth it when you lock the sound. Came to make them sweat in these verses. I feel like Bobby Brown. Y'all got it twisted, Big Papa lyric.
Alright, yeah, we perfect now. My man got that good quality. Y'all make sure y'all share the broadcast right now.
It's professionalism, DNA.
Professionalism, that's key, Loso. That's key. This is a 1080p interview. Okay, I like this. Yo, first of all, shout out to Loso. You know what I'm saying? A couple, I think it's like a couple months ago now. He's been entered to the caffeine world, so y'all can go check his show out, Leap with Loso. You still do the basketball and bar shit too?
Well, there's no basketball now, but nah. So whenever there was, I might do football later on.
That's fire, though. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. Next time you do it, though, I'm gonna pull up and we're gonna do a 3-point contest. While the game is on, I'm gonna smoke you.
Now we need to do one in like real life though.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
You show my shot, Lo, so you know what I do.
Yeah,
Falcon, what up?
What up, man?
You're more of a mid-range shooter. Your mid-range is good.
No.
But your threes can't fuck with me.
Wait. That day I was, but that's because that 3-pointer was actually kind of a little more far than what I'm used to.
You see what I'm saying? And I was just standing by there comfortable.
I know that sounds kind of weak. I know everybody probably looking like, yo, what the hell? But yo, that 3-pointer was like an NBA 3-point line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was supposed to go to the league and shit. 99. I skipped out to do battle rap. But we here though, man. Civil War this Saturday, August 28th. 500 plus. You can get your tickets now if you haven't got them already. You actually could get VIP tables too that come with a bottle. I seen that too.
Hey, but don't wait though.
Don't wait.
Cause I mean, from what I got a text from URL this morning, they was like, yo, it's almost sold out. So like we had to give them our list like ASAP. So if I were y'all, doors open at 12. Make sure that y'all there. If y'all just gonna go ahead and just take the risk and buy the tickets at the door, make sure you get there a little early. They added ring card.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Jay Black. Yo, once I seen it, yo, whoever on the URL page, they sick because they writing that shit on some wild, you know what I'm saying? Funny, it's like, if you want to meet Jasmine this Saturday, pull up.
Yo, yeah. That sounds crazy.
It does. But yeah, Ring Card Girls is back. Pull up this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? You can meet Jasmine. I made that name up, but it's mad of them. They put the names on URLs on Twitter. So, yeah, Ring Card Girls is back. The crowd is back. Yeah, man, and high quality battles is back. But let's talk about my brother Loso's battle. I seen it. We're not even going to count John. It was a prediction of six. Yeah, we're not going to count him. He comes from y'all league, y'all brothers. Boom. It was 6 people that gave a prediction. Some that are affiliated with Twork, some that are not. All 6 people have Twork winning the battle in the predictions. I seen you posting on Instagram. How did that make you feel? Where's that putting your mind state going into this battle on Saturday?
That was motivation, man. But honestly, like, I really didn't look at those guys as like people who got affiliation with him. I mean, maybe C3.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That. Well, yeah, not guys. That's a girl, but yeah.
But everybody else though, like, you know, I feel like they were just calling it how they felt, and at the end, and C3 probably really do feel that way, but I feel like at the end of the day, it's two ways that I'm getting disrespected. It's one, everybody's saying like, yo, if he comes prepared, you know, Twork is gonna win the battle. He's just electrifying on that stage, yada yada yada. But then on the flip side though, it's people saying that I'm gonna win because he won't come prepared. And to me, that's probably not equally as disrespectful, but it's still kind of disrespectful because I'm winning by default at that point, where I feel like, yo, I put on crazy performances all year. I've given you crazy rounds all year, and if we just talking about on that stage, I can be just as electrifying, and that's what I'm gonna show this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my mindset going into it. I could have battled Twork. We could have battled in caffeine setting. We've had ample amount of times. I mean, we have several amount of times where we could have been locked in for a caffeine battle, but I didn't want to take Twork in that setting. I wanted to take Twork at the best setting possible, bro. And with the crowd back, with everybody waiting to go ahead and see what he does, if I could get, and this is the thing, and I tell people all the time, like, I think Twork is going to be on 100 Saturday. Like, he's not, like, as far as what he's been talking, like, I would be very shocked if he even slipped up at all, but I think he's going to be on 100. And if he's on 100 and Loso comes out as the victor, I don't want nobody to say nothing to me no more after that, DNA.
So let me ask you this, right? Because everything you're saying, if I've been in this position before multiple times in my career, but let's just not talk about the people, those 6 individuals, because they're not the only ones. What about the culture? Because I see a lot of tweets of fans like you saying, like, yeah, if Twork don't come prepared, Loso wins, and if Twork does come prepared, Loso can't win. So because this is a conversation we have a lot off camera. We don't got to dive in it all the way. But the narrative in the culture is like, how does that make you feel that somebody like yourself that's been putting in work, I mean, your whole career, but let's just say this year you have had standout performances with the consensus feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you beat Vixen when she was looking unstoppable, just won Woman of the Year. You put on the classic with Chess. You put on the classic with 40 bars. You know what I'm saying? I believe you winning on the app with Jerry West. So let's just say we could argue you're undefeated this year. How does the culture saying that, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, the only way Loso really wins is if Twork is not prepared?
What that tells me though is that the best Loso hasn't eclipsed the best Twork for them. And I can't fault them for that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they, in their minds, if they're looking at it like, yo, I've seen New Jersey Twork versus Charlie Clips in that first round. You know what I'm saying? And so in their minds, they're thinking, okay, even though I've seen Loso's second round versus Vixen, can that beat a New Jersey Twork's first round versus Clips? And so in their minds, they got these high moments, and rightfully so, bro. He's one of the most polarizing figures in our culture. He's one of the like, he's a generational talent. Like, we hadn't seen somebody who was his stature and be able to write at the level that he was writing at. We never saw that before. Guys who was usually that size, like Shotgun or anybody else, they didn't really have a pen like that. So Twork comes in and he shakes up the whole culture like that. And so he kind of looks unstoppable when he's on a roll. And so I hear all of that, bro. I hear all of that. But if you just ask me, like, I put together 3 rounds, DNA, that I feel can beat that Charlie Clips Twork. You know what I'm saying? The Arsenal Twork. I'm trying to think what other the best performances that he's had. The Shotgun Shug Twork. I just feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, granted, and the JC Twork, like, granted, you know what I'm saying, it looks a certain way when people, and you got to think about it, people want him, regardless of what people want to say, you know, getting mad that he's choking and whatnot. When you see him on that stage, bro, he's electrifying. He's a ticket seller. He's going to go ahead and bring people through the door. So you want him to do well. But at the end of the day, I feel like when I'm on that stage, I gotta prove to the world this is a battle, and it's crazy because I've already had a couple of them, but this is the battle that I gotta show the world, like, yo, it don't matter what level you kind of put me against, like, I'll be able to rise to the occasion. And so that's what I got cooked up for this Saturday.
Okay. Now, with that being said, with you going through, you keep mentioning that Charlie Clips first round, so I take it that's the scariest twerk. You think that's touched the stage?
That's like, and that wasn't even like a stage either, but it just seemed like, you know, when he's bombing, because you got to think about the DNA, when he's bombing back to back, you kind of got to be in a mindset. This is why I told somebody, I said, like, it's probably like how like teams felt when they were playing like Kobe and Shaq, or like Durant and Curry. You know what I'm saying? You know those teams are gonna go on a run, bro, but you can't do nothing about that. Like, all you can do is stay there and keep your composure. And for me, my biggest test isn't gonna be when I'm rapping, it's gonna be when I'm not rapping. I gotta be able to understand, like, yo, he's gonna do what he does, bro. If Kevin Durant wants to make the shot, he gonna make the damn shot, DNA. I can't do nothing about that. Only thing I can do is when I get the basketball, I go make the damn shot now. You know what I'm saying? And so while Twork is up there cooking, I gotta be able to keep my composure, be able to just be like, all right, cool, you know, he's wilding, but when it's my turn, I gotta turn up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have that mindset. So yeah, I'm looking at that clip. I know Jay Black said his third round with Verb. Yeah. So yeah, so you know, like those rounds where it kind of gets like where it's like back to back and he's carrying momentum, you know, I gotta be able to do something about that.
Absolutely. Now, the next question I got for you is this: like, when you saying like you can't stop anything that he's doing when he's doing, does the crowd being there factor in anything that makes you say he's going on a run? Do you prepare the same way if y'all battle in the same room where he battled Jay the Nightwing?
Nah. I definitely didn't. So I
okay.
Like, you know me. I mean, Loso's still gonna go up there and I'm gonna still talk. I'm gonna use angles like that. But at the end of the day, though, I did prepare differently. You know what I'm saying? So like when I went in the room with JC, a writer, right? Like, I'm trying to outright him. I'm out angling him. I'm doing all this other stuff. But with Twork on this stage, now granted, I may not be able to outperform him because he just has like certain intangibles, but I've put things in certain places in certain rounds where, like, you know, granted, I know the crowd gonna rock with him, but it would be very, very, very shocked. I'd be very, very shocked if the crowd was not like on 10 every time I'm rapping, bro, because I'm switching flows. I got different topics that I'm touching on, punches, all that stuff. And so, you know, if I was in a room with Caffeine, bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. I wouldn't even be like overthinking this at all. If you put me in the Caffeine room with Twork, I would have just felt like I could just rap and angle my way through, and everybody at home would just be forced to watch and listen to our raps. But because we're on stage, you got to think about it. The people who's now watching on the app, the people who's going to watch on the playback, the people or whatever it is, they're going to be influenced by the atmosphere. And Twork is a guy who's going to be able to flip that building upside down. So I got to be able to do something about that as well. So yeah, it is different, but at the same time, you still getting Loso. It's just going to be, I would tell people, yo, watch my performance versus Scotty and Gnome. And then, you know, watch my Vixen battle. I would take those two performances, and that's what I'm probably going to deliver for Twork.
Okay. Now take us back, because I seen the super trailer where I didn't even, you know, so much things happen in battle rap, you forget the timeline. I didn't even know in your, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote PG with Scotty, there was a call out to Twork. How did this even start? Like, between for people that don't know.
So right before it, we was in Houston that weekend, right? And we was at the home event.
Yeah,
and, you know,
I remember
Scott,
that. Every time it's known with Summer Madness, Scotty. He's doing it this year too.
Yeah,
Shout out
he's
to
doing
Scotty.
it this year. I'm on that card too. They just announced me and Tubbs, by the way. But so everybody's in the room, and at this time, you got to think about it, bro. I'm the hottest thing off URL right now. Like and I'm about to, nobody knows this, but I'm about to debut the next day, right? I'm about to debut on Gnome. And so But obviously URL knows and stuff like that. So we in the room, it's me, Twork, it's Beasley and stuff. And a debate starts happening on who's the hottest new guy. And they were just trying to say Twork, right? And I think B-Dot was in the conversation. It was like, yo, is B-Dot, because B-Dot had just got to URL as well. Is B-Dot the hottest new guy? Is Twork the hottest new guy? Check.
Yo, we here. Yeah, we here.
Is DNA, is B-Dot, is Twork, or is it Loso? And I think Geechee was even catching some steam at that time too. And so we were debating, bro. We were just arguing back and forth, and Twork was saying that, you know, I'll never be on this level, and I was thinking I was already past that anyway. And so I actually wrote that line the night before. Anybody who sparred with me, like the people who was behind me that day, like Chef Trez and A-Ward, they hadn't even heard that bar. So if you watch it, A-Ward and Trez are looking like, because they hadn't heard that bar. I literally had just wrote that bar right before I got on stage, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna call out Twork. And what's crazy is that they did a champion of the night for that night, and me and Twork were 1 and 2 for Gnome 8. And so but yeah, that was my mindset. And you know, we had tried to book it a couple of times. We was booked for volume 5, you know what I'm saying, before they gave Twork Ave. And then that battle didn't go down. It was originally supposed to be me and Twork. And you know, so like it was, and John tried to book me and Twork as well. But you know, this isn't a battle like, I know Swamp kind of felt like he had been chasing T-Top for so long. And so by the time he did battle him, he just wasn't interested no more. Yeah. For me, it's not like that. Like, even though me and Twork should have battled a couple of times, if anything, it's gotten me more excited today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know what Saturday's about to be, and I think it's the right time. You know what I'm saying? All the lines kind of, all the stars kind of lined up, and so I'm ready to just show the world what, you know, what the last 4 years have been all about.
Now let me ask you this question, right? Because there's something else on this card that I see a lot of people are saying a battle of the night. And I want your prediction on this too. Av and Real Sick.
That's like, that might be like the toughest battle to call. Yeah. I just think, like, I think it would have, you know, it's crazy. I think it would have even been a tough battle, even if it was in a caffeine setting. But I think Sick is gonna do great. I think Sick is gonna do amazing, right? He's gonna do amazing, and he's gonna have 3 rounds. So the question is like, how's it gonna sound on that stage, right? I think he's just a professional, bro. He just knows how to battle rap, and so I think he's gonna translate. But for some reason, if like somebody forced me to pick, I'm leaning towards Av, bro. I just think Av is the vet here, and with 2 guys at that level, you kind of got to lean towards a little more experience there. So I think Av is gonna be his toughest battle. Sick hasn't really had a test, he feels like. I thought Mike P was a test for him.
I ain't gonna lie, Sick came on my show, and he was talking kind of crazy. He said he hasn't felt like he's been in a war since Chilla Jones. That was last year.
So he feels like Mike P was in a war?
Listen to what I said, Loso. He's battled Mike P. He's battled Danny Myers. He's battled Arsenal all this year. He said the last time he felt like he was in a war was against Chilla Jones, which was on the Rookies vs. Vets series 2020. So I said, I'm pretty, like, if I was still a gambling man, I might be willing to put like a 10 to 15 pack that Av is going to give him the war he's looking for.
Oh yeah, definitely. The question is, is it enough?
Yeah, but the real question is, you know what I'm saying, you always got to bet more money on yourself. So if somehow Av don't give him what he's looking for, I'm gonna give him what he's looking for.
Oh, yeah, sure. You next up, right?
For sure. He's next up. As long as he, you feel me? As long as he don't, you know, as long as Av don't, you know what I'm saying, cement his, as long as Av don't cement his legacy on him, then, you know, I'm gonna take him next.
Summer Madness?
Nah. They don't want me on Summer Madness, bro. You remember the inside conversation we was having? I never lie, bro. I just tell niggas the truth. URL, they don't want me to battle him on Summer Madness, bro. That's not gonna end well, my nigga. But Real Sick is with it, and I never take that away from him. One Lobo, how am I a troll? What's wrong with you? Yo, listen, I'll tell y'all this much, because I've been giving y'all spoilers. They don't want it. Yo, listen, right? I just said Real Sick is not scared of me. Twork was never scared of me. Geechee was never scared of me in terms of battle rap. They always ready to battle every time it was set up. All those battles got derailed and pushed back because of URL, because they know what happens. Rookie mistake. There you go. Like, this is all documented. Like, why are we acting surprised there? And I'm not trolling, because I never said Real Sick didn't want to battle. Real Sick wants to smoke. He ain't trying to get out of it. But yeah. But I want to do something legendary. I can't say this, but if I get who I'm supposed to get on the Drake card, niggas will think like, oh, I'll be like, it's over. No. Once I do that, I'm gonna still battle Real Sick right after that in December.
Oh, for volume.
Yeah, I don't. I'm saying I don't move. I'm here, man. When I'm outside, I'm here. So yeah. But
he's back.
Huh? Nah, I never left, bro. I just chill. You know what I'm saying? I don't battle like I used to, but when it always makes sense, I'm always there. It's like one phone call away.
Facts.
But Ryder versus Don Marino, who you got?
I think that's gonna be a good battle, bro.
I do too.
I think I know a lot of people. You know, whenever your battle is like the lowest on the card or whatnot, they always try to like play you or whatnot, and people trying to say like, why is this battle even on the card? But I'm trying to tell people, man, like, if y'all don't remember Ryder, like, you got to think about it. We've been seeing Ryder in the caffeine setting, right? Against me, against None, against JC and stuff. And Ryder was holding his own. And so, but the thing about it, that's not Ryder's strong suit. You got to watch Ryder versus Prez Mafia. You got to watch Ryder versus even Chef Trez, where it had a lot of people in the room. You got to watch, like, those Ryder performances, bro, are very, very crazy. And so we're back in a setting that complements Ryder. On top of that, Don Marino's another guy who I think he was battling in the caffeine era just because he's with the smoke. But Don Marino is a performance type bar heavy guy. You know what I'm saying? That you can always count for Don to have a moment. Like, he's gonna do something. And one thing I like about Don is that he just always has risks. He always has risks. And I know he's gonna have. Yeah, he doesn't care. Sometimes he be telling me, like, bro, Donna hit me up and be like, Los, I'm thinking about doing such and such in a second. And I'm like, nah, I wouldn't do that. And he's like, what? I was like, yeah, bro, I just wouldn't. But here's the thing though, like the sombrero thing that he did against Prep, I would have told him, bro, that's corny.
Yo, I tell niggas like this. When me and Don was preparing, it's so much shit that did not happen because I was like, yo, bro, I'm not doing this now.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm not doing this. Every day that nigga's just like a risk taker. Every day he was calling me up with the 2-2. Yeah, let's do this, let's do that. I'm like, nah, Don, you wildin'. It's no. And I told him even more so we not doing it because there was no crowd with us.
Yeah. Nah, that's probably was a smart thing, but he's always with it. I'm pretty sure if you had any ideas, he would have been with it. But Don is gonna have those moments, bro, and I'm curious to see how they both. I mean, it's just gonna be. I think it's gonna be an entertaining battle, bro. And if they set the night off too, I think the crowd's gonna love it, bro. I think the crowd. So I say all of that to say I got Don winning that battle.
Okay. Here's another one that's crazy. Jada Nightwing versus Kid Chaos.
Man, yo, you know what?
This could be another like battle of the night, man. These niggas get busy.
Yo, I really don't know, DNA, because when I think of, so if both of them was in the caffeine setting, I would be like, yo, this is gonna be super fire, right? And Chaos, even though he quote unquote don't be like winning the battles like clear or whatnot, he be having dog fights, right? With JC, even though they got JC winning, K Chaos was crazy. Even though they had Danny Myers winning, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was still crazy in that battle. Like, Kid Chaos be putting on crazy, and even with chess, you know what I'm saying? Kid Chaos was crazy. But I think when they get on that stage, I do think Kid Chaos is gonna have a little more performance. If you guys watch him versus Rubando, if you watch him versus Jay Kruger, and also his chess battle right now, bro, where he did the little reverse thing, like that would have shook a room up. And so Jada Nightwing, I'm curious to see how he adjusts on stage. But regardless, though, he's just a great rapper, great angler, and he be like, he comes up with some of the most creative stuff. And so If I had to, are you asking me for my predictions on that one?
Yes, sir.
I'm probably gonna say maybe if I had to choose right now, man, this is gonna be it's 2-1 either way. But if I had to lean towards a way, I'm man, maybe Kid Chaos, bro. I'm gonna go with Kid Chaos, bro. And it sucks because like I just don't know with this one.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to lean towards Kid Chaos, bro. With the performance aspect.
Mike P versus T-Top, man. What we doing? Michael's here, man.
What'd he say?
No, I'm saying like he's here. He's been putting in work.
Yeah,
he's not in here, but yeah, he's been wild.
I didn't know if you interviewed him, but
no, I haven't. I need to. Yeah, but no.
Yo, it's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough for Mike to win. I'm be straight up. I mean, that's probably how they feel about me and Twork, but it's gonna be tough for Mike to win just in North Carolina. But the difference is like T-Top never chokes, T-Top never stumbles. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have great material. Mike needs. So I just say this: Mike needs to get into a bag that's similar to his like Hadouken stuff against Tink the Demon. He has to get into that lightheaded stuff that he did against Daylight. He has to get into those performance-heavy, cadence-heavy bars that are going to get the crowd kind of like giving the crowd momentum. Because if he don't, T-Top could just go up there and literally, bro, just angle him, and the crowd. I think the crowd is just going to rock with it because it's North Carolina. So I really don't know, but it's going to be tough, man. What you think? You think there's any universe? I know you NWX, but is there any universe that Mike P can beat T-Top?
I mean, Loso, you said it best. I'm NWX. Why would you ask me that, King? No, but nah. Shout out to Mike P though, man. I all joking aside though, I think as long as Mike P's been doing what he's been doing this whole year, I think it should be a great battle. Of course, of course, I got T-Top winning, but I think it should be a great battle. Mike P, he was impressive versus Real Sick, super impressive versus Lou Castro. So, yeah.
I think Mike edges this battle.
Okay. I don't, but okay. Speaking of performance, Jack Boy Maine versus Lou Castro.
Look, they said Loso should be NWX. All right, cool. Lou Castro versus Jack Boy Maine. Yeah, a lot of people think that. I mean, a lot of people are assuming that this is gonna be another battle of the night contender. They're gonna both go crazy.
Yeah.
I am leaning towards Jack Boy. Lou is amazing, and I think he's going to be fire up there. I think Jack has been on one. His battle with T-Top was crazy. His battle with Cortez was crazy. His battle with Oops was crazy. And he has Lou Castro on a stage, and I think Jack wants to make it a point. The last time we seen Jack on a stage, it didn't look well, right? He battled John Don. This is going to be this is really his redemption. Like the T-Top, the Cortez, those small room joints, I think for him, he's like, yo, I got to get on this big stage and really show y'all what it is. And I think he's just going to be a little better than Lou.
Facts. I'm not mad at that. I'm going with Lou, though.
Lou?
I'm going with Lou. Hey, big dog! I'm going with Lou, man.
I just know Lou Castro. I mean, he said he's done writing for everybody, though. But I know he has... What's the matter?
No,
he has A-Ward 2 weeks after that.
Oh, I thought you were about to. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, nah, I wouldn't. He has A-Ward 2 weeks after that. You know what I'm saying? He has plates that he's also having to prepare for and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm wondering if in the back of his mind he's like, yo, I gotta save this for this person, this for that person. You know what I'm saying? Rather than just going all in on Jack.
Nah, man. I seen Lou Castro, the only nigga I seen get drunk the whole night before with a bottle of Henny to himself, wake up the next morning, throw up, and then play basketball with probably the most energy that niggas didn't drink the night before. He's a risk taker, man. I think he's gonna empty the clip.
Hey, we'll see, man.
I think he's gonna empty the clip, man, and be ready for the next one. And last but not least, this is a 2-on-2. Swamp and A$AP Mean versus Danny Myers and Tink the Demon. Who you got?
Bro, this is such a like. I think both those teams were random, bro.
Yeah, I like it though. I like
it too. I like it too, but
yeah.
I'll be honest, I got question marks on both teams, bro. Because I don't like Tink is a paced rapper. Like he's very, very slow with his delivery. You know, it's all that torture stuff.
Yeah.
DNA. I mean, Danny Myers.
I'm not involved.
Danny Myers. You know what I'm saying? Like he catches momentum, so he's like a rapid fire rapper. And so then you got Ace and Swamp, who I feel like their styles are even different too. You know what I'm saying? And so I know Swamp translated well with Geechee, so I'm gonna figure that he's gonna be able to go ahead and translate with Ace. I mean,
yeah.
But I got question marks on both. I think you know what?
I ain't gonna lie, yo, Brit, that's the name. That name fire though. Parallel Demons, Demon Universe. Fire. I like that.
Parallel Demon, and I think what's Mariontown? No.
Oh, that's not the name it should be. Yeah. You stumbled on something.
Maryland Town.
You stumbled on something right there. I ain't gonna lie, they might have to send you a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Parallel Demons is fire.
You might gotta, right after the battle, yo.
Maryland Town.
Send that to your Cash App and all that.
But yeah, so DNA, even though I got question marks, bro, I think both those battles, I think both those teams are gonna go crazy. And I think it's gonna be a 5 battle. It's gonna be entertaining for the crowd.
Yeah.
But if I'm leaning, maybe Danny and Tink.
Okay.
I think they're just gonna have more haymakers and stuff, probably.
All right. So last question I got for you before you get out of here, Los. The time is ticking. Your flight is probably today or tomorrow.
Wait, I got Emerson Kennedy beating Lady Flames.
Okay, and okay.
I got coffee beating Caution.
And Caution just came in here and said she had you winning. She might change her mind now.
Damn, so I got Caution winning. Now that I think about it, you know what? It makes a lot of sense, bro. Caution, she just been in her bag lately, bro. Caution just been in her bag lately.
This
bro,
nigga is crazy, yo.
She just been in her bag. I just forgot like all the 5 performances she had. So I definitely got Caution, bro. And then I got Blue Easy beating Yana.
Okay. This nigga is crazy. Yo, all right, Los. With that being said, the last question I got for you is this 2-1 and 3-0? How you calling?
Me and Twork?
Yeah.
Man, I wrote for a 3-0, bro. Everybody's saying I can't win that first round, bro, but I wrote to win the first round. I'm gonna be real. And so regardless though, I think this is gonna be a 5 Twork. You don't just 30 an unbelievable 5 Twork, and I think that's what we're gonna get. But he's beatable, bro. So I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna do my numbers.
All right, bet this Saturday, Civil War. This will not be live on Caffeine.
Pull up.
Anwar, hello, Anwar. Yo,
DNA, tell them too, bro. Like, I know they've been spoiled for the last 2 years because we got Caffeine, but when an event is going on and there's no pay-per-view, you got to be scrolling through Twitter. You got to be finding updates. And you don't want to be that guy.
Yo,
so
that's the era of battle rap I come from.
Yeah.
When you know what I'm saying, you either there, and when you get off stage, the first thing you looking at is them tweets, or you not there and you on Twitter looking to see what happened because it's not live on pay-per-view. So that's what this event is. It's going down in Raleigh, North Carolina. I believe there are a small amount of tickets that's left, so you would want to grab them now instead of going all the way out there and hoping that your luck is good, because everybody's luck is not good. It's going down this Saturday, Civil War, August 28th, Loso versus Twork, Mike P versus T-Top, Av versus Real Sick, and if you don't catch it live, then $7.99, get the app, man. I'm saying that's a small amount, man. Niggas be scamming, taking more out your account.